Good morning. October, and getting close to the end of October. I think it's the 26th. Yes. Dates. They're not my friend. But I'm out here planting some clearance Caryopteris shrubs that I found at one of my favorite box stores. I can't resist a clearance plant. I mean, seriously. This plant, they had it even half price. It was like $2. So I bought all the Caryopteris they had. They had 6 at that point. So I've got most of them in the ground now. But I wanted to show you on this one. This is my very last one, so I'm glad I thought of it. Let's show you how root bound these are. This is something you have to watch for in potted plants. Anything that's in a pot is going to probably be root bound. And this is a real problem. If you planted it just like this plant would not thrive, and it might not even survive. So when you get a plant like this, don't be afraid to start tearing into those roots and start gently as possible separating them, because you can see some of these roots are pretty big and they go all the way around the plant and back up again. And this poor plant is just crying out to be released from its prison. It's so sad. That's so sad. So you want to get all of these roots. You got to find out which end is the top, and that's going to be the top on that one. I mean, some of these roots, my goodness. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. One of these days I'll invest in some equipment to make these videos a little easier. Yeah, sure. I might have the equipment, but I won't remember to use it. Some of these roots end up being so long, so you want to try to at least get these longer roots loosened up. You're going to end up, you know, you're going to feel like, let me hold this a little better. You're going to feel like you're tearing the whole plant apart. And in a manner of speaking, you are. But if these roots don't get untangled, there we go. Can you see that? Look at how long that is. If those roots don't get untangled, it's never going to be able to go out into the dirt like it's supposed to. So it is very important to get those big roots untangled to where they're long and free. You're going to be sacrificing a lot of the root hairs, a lot of the smaller roots. I guess you could consider that root pruning, but it's going to put the plant into shock. It's not going to be good for it, but in the long run, it's going to be absolutely the best thing for it. So with this cool weather, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I'm going to put a little, they're very wet right now, so I'm not too worried about moisture uptake. But with the cooler weather, it's not such a big deal. They can survive a little bit of trouble like this a little better. So that's one of the reasons you want to plant in fall, is it's just easier for the plants to get over the shock and survive the transplant. Happy planting. I hope you get to spend as much time outside today as I did. Have a great day.